What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back again with some more Heroic Expedition, and I wanted to do a quick review of the event. Let's go ahead and see what we can see in the details that we might not have been able to see from the preview. But before we do that, thank you guys for all the support. If you can, go ahead and smash that like button, put a comment down below. That helps me in the YouTube algorithm, and if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and turn those notifications on. So like I said, we got the preview of the event earlier this week, and I did a video on that. But now we want to actually see what exactly the event consists of and kind of the details there, like how many copies of things can we get and stuff like that. So right off the bat, the first thing I noticed is that we did not get a mail earlier today for, the currency, the event currency. So let's go ahead and look at the, event page, and let's see. Go ahead and take my little prayer tokens there. Let's see what we can see. We have Breeze Day. Before we get there, yeah, it says on, so you can't purchase. So this is just additional confirmation you cannot purchase the ore if you already own it. So guess what? You get to use your event currency on other things. Okay. Before we look at those, let's take a look here at the wheeled outing and these other little sections. So wheeled outing, this is where we have what's taking place of our in-game mail. So it's been a little bit more time on the event and the programming behind it. So now we got a nice little claim screen. We're not getting our event currency before the event even starts. So that's good. That is the first section. So then our next section is rating package. So we saw these in the event preview. We have our $5, our $30, and $50 package. And as I mentioned, the packages do include more event currency than last time, even though it looked like the items were the same price. So you know what? That's a slight improvement. Of course, that is more of a benefit to people who are spending money, but it is what it is. This is our packages. And then we have Breeze Day Praying. So we have a prayer wheel here. We can do a 10-time spin and a 1-time spin. Let's take a look at the info. Breeze Day Prayer costs Breeze Day coins. Please select your wish gift before making your first prayer. You may tap the selected wish gift in the wishing pool to change it. Pray chance rewards. Chance. Okay. So you got Ryder, Oliver, and Lucas, which I'm guessing is that one slot, has a 2.52% chance. So it's nice we actually have some odds here. 5,000 gems for 0.49% chance. Wow. This is what I was afraid of right here. We have the bulging coin bag and the filled elixir bag, the 2-hour bags for 20%, essentially 19.76. These coins cost a little bit more on the event shop than the regular prayer coins. I was hoping we maybe at least got 6-hour bags or something. So if you hit those bad slots, that you at least got something decent. Next up, we have a selection of class, which is going to be a 5.94%. And I'm guessing these ones, if you see the same percentage, those are the same slot on the wheel. We'll check that in a minute. Then we have our artifact shards times 100 for 24.6%. 100 shards, that's kind of low. And the ingots, I have personally upgraded. At least I've got one artifact up to 21 now. I can tell you, you're gonna need a heck of a lot more of the artifact shards than you do the ingots. At least at that stage, once you hit so far for 20 and 21, if you want to upgrade those two levels, you need 25 ingots at both levels. But you need 2,200, and then I believe 2,300 of the shards. So I don't know. And me personally, I would go for the artifact shards if you're going to select something there. We'll have to wait and see if those are our only options. We got basic enhancement crystal, which I believe is for enhancing your gear. 11.79%. Man, I am not feeling that right there. All right. Hero shards. 5 hero shards at a 31.96% rate. Not a fan of that either. Oh, that's only elite. That's elite hero shards. Man, I don't think these coins are going to be worth it. Then we got epic shards at 2.95%. I'm not feeling those rates. So let's just go ahead and see how this works. So obviously here is where you have your main character from the new heroes. Of course, I'm going to put Oliver in there. I'm not really feeling the other ones at this point. Next slot. Again, so we can only pick some elite shards. I mean, I don't know. What do I need? I think I need some chaos at this point. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to go back and see that. Can I go back and change it? Yeah. I want to go ahead and get chaos on these. This sucks right here. Like if I land on that, that's gonna feel so bad. Like I said, I'm gonna go for the artifact shards. The class, I'm all about the purple class. I want to max out that block and fortitude artifact or ore. And the bags, I mean, this is just hit and miss. I mean, you randomly get these things sometimes, so it really doesn't matter which one you're gonna pick. I'll just go for the gold, and then of course we got our 5,000 coin slot. I don't know if I'm gonna pay for those coins. I'll show you guys the coins in a minute. Let's go back, please. Thank you. That's our Breeze Day Pring. And then we got Realm Breeze. Realm Breeze, what is this? Oh, here we go. We got a nice little description here. I probably should have clicked this first. Spring Breeze has brought Divine Realm to life again, and celebration of Breeze Day is enlivening to everyone. Civilians gather Hemasias, I don't know what you call them things, and collect Breeze Day coins, while Wolf Riders chase wind and compete each other. Compete each other, not with each other, just compete each other. During the event, you can collect Hemasia via auto battle loot, and to participate in the Breeze Day event, use Hemasias to exchange for Breeze Day coins in the Breeze Day Pring. So, do I want those coins? I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at our things here. Now, right off the bat, like I said, you can only get one ore if you haven't got this ore yet. It's a decent ore. It is attack and crit. Like I said, I already got mine. I got mine up to plus 11. You know, decent ore to get. If you're free to play, I don't know, you might not necessarily reach that point, but you have to wait and see. If you do, it's really hard to say if it's worth it for free to play. It really is. I mean, it's definitely good to have for an attacker, but you know, I don't know. It all really depends on your progress. So what do we have for our heroes? Of course, we get the 3 new heroes, but we are limited to 2 exchanges. So you can only get 2 copies. So that really sucks. And of course, we don't have any kind of rate up event or anything. So there's not any more likelihood to pull them in the Planetarium or anything like that. So it is what it is. Then we got Genji. Genji, very, very powerful boss hero. I do plan to build Genji. I may go ahead and get 2 copies of Genji during the event. Cynthia, you can get Cynthia on the Tribe store, I believe. So is it Tribe? I'm not sure exactly. One of the stores. So I don't know if I necessarily spend event currency to get her. She is very good hero, very good CC hero, good in a lot of modes, even PvP. But I don't know if I would invest in her. Adela got a little boost. I believe once everyone kind of read through it, the only thing that really got boosted was the healing received. I don't think the stun chance. I think that's really what it was. They listed everything on the patch notes, but I believe the healing received is really the only thing that got boosted. Not 100% sure there. Then we have Irene, a very good boss hero again. She can do some nasty crit damage. Be a good addition to a light team as well. Then we got Faralina. I personally wouldn't go for that, but you know, to each their own. Now, here's what I was talking about. The Breeze Day prayer coins are 500 a pop. That is more than the regular prayer coins, which is 300 a pop. Now, granted, we don't know the exact rates on the regular prayer coins, but I've gotten the heroes quite a few times from there. And, you know, if I'm going to hit a bunch of bags of gold and elixir and stuff like that, and even like elite heroes, like the elite heroes, how many shards was that? Was it a full character? I didn't even notice. No, you're only getting 5 freaking elite shards. That's terrible. This should be at least a full elite character. Like, it should be 50 shards if I land on this, just like it is in the regular prayer wheel. This is ridiculously cheap. This is just horrible. You land on this, you need to feel bad. You need to feel terrible. Just like if you land on this, feel terrible. That would be a complete waste of 500 event currency. So I don't know if I'm going to spin that wheel. I'll think about it a little bit, but right now I'm going to say it's not worth it. Let's go to next thing. We got the advanced summon stones again. We got the Factional summon stones again. I've been having bad luck with factional. I can't remember if that was 600 last time or 500. So I don't know if they might have increased that a little bit. I could be wrong. It might have been 600. 300 for the prayer coins. I almost would rather go for these prayer coins than I would for the event prayer coins. And then we have wow. This is one of the dumbest things I think they've done in this game. These things should not be pay to win. The runes should not be pay to win. I don't agree with that at all. I still like the game, still playing, but I don't agree with this in any way, shape, or form. Last time event, they had the spirit stones on there. You could only get up to 30. You can now get up to 100. That is ridiculous. That's like a couple months worth of. That's getting ahead by a couple months on the runes, and they're 1,000 a pop. So that means you would have to spend 100,000 event currency. So you'd have to buy every package pretty much every day, and then you could buy all of the spirit stones. Honestly, if I was a whale, I'd probably go for it, because that stuff is hard to get. The spirit stones, you might not even get a spirit stone every day. So this is a terrible thing they did in this game. I don't agree with it in any way, shape, or form. They should have limited these more severely, and should not have made it so there could be such a big gap for whales. So just gonna put that out there. I think that was a terrible thing. 30 was even high, but now that you can get 100 is even worse. So, you know, I don't know, if someone whales out, gets that, they could easily hurry up and get that extra nether gate boss fight, and they could get light years ahead. Think about that. You're talking maybe like 3 months worth, up to 3 months worth of advantage. If you were able to get that Nethergate boss extra fight 3 months early, that's 90 days of an extra epic hero. That's 90 epic hero copies. And granted, that's if you're doing 3 mil damage on every boss, and not everyone is, so don't take that. You take that with a grain of salt. But I think, me personally, I can do 2 or 3 bosses. I can do 3 mil damage easy. So that would literally be an extra copy, hero copy, every day. So I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. I think that was a big mistake. But what can you do? 1,000 a pop is expensive. They should not be limiting that to free-to-play players. I think that's one thing that should kind of advance for everyone. That does put a pretty big gap between the players in the game. So that covers the event. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. You know, I can't tell you exactly what to buy. It kind of depends on what you're building. But based on the last event, you should end up somewhere around like 8 to 10,000 of the event currency. So use that to judge what you should be getting. Of course, if you're going to spend a little money, you definitely are going to get more event currency in this event. I wish I would have got 18,000 in the last event, because I did get one package so I could get the ore, and I would have got a little bit more. I would have got a few more copies of heroes. But either way, just to be clear, I'm not a whale. My main account is as far as it is because of the whole market method. If it wasn't for that, I would not be this far ahead. So my free-to-play account, not sure exactly what I'm gonna go for. I can't think of any hero that I was actually building there. Let's see. Maybe go for a new hero since my account's still early. I don't know if I really want to invest in Genji yet, if that would be a great investment. I do have a 6-star Irene, so I could go for 2 copies of Irene and go ahead and be able to start building her, which would help me out on the bosses, and I really do believe in increasing your boss damage. So we'll see what I end up going for on there. That might be what I do. My main account, I mean, I want to buy a few spirit stones, but goodness gracious, the fact that they limit that as 100 is ridiculous. But either way, we have an event, another event, second event of the game. Hopefully there are many more to come. From what I'm hearing, we're talking every 2 weeks. Hopefully they stick to that, and hopefully they make it a little more interactive and a little more fun. You know, it's great to be able to get some extra stuff and make some progress, but I mean, a lot of these heroes people don't want. The wheel to me is lackluster. I don't like the wheel. I don't think I'm going to spend 500 event currency to spin that wheel and end up with a chance to get something very, very crappy. Again, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Catch you guys in the next video.